So the unsuspecting people of Missouri convening in St. Louis yesterday to watch the, I guess, Show Me series, right? Royals at Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea what was about to be. The only words for it apparently are perpetrated upon them. I have not seen this. You told me this is 50 Cent-esque. This is Mariah Carey-esque. This is as bad as it gets.
It's not great.
That's what you're saying.
Carl Lewis.
Okay.
Yes,
Carl Lewis.
Yep.
Well, I mean, if this is a national anthem.
I'm just thinking the bad.
Okay.
He's done both, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Taylor Lewan, first pitch. I have not seen it yet. I'm about to react to it before our radio audience returns. All right, hit it. Here we go. Taylor Lewan winding up. Oh, he's going lefty from the top of the bump. That's impressive. Oh, my
Just outside.
Oh, man. Oh, he's going to do push-ups. Oh, now Compton comes right on top.
And this is what kind of the icing on the cake
he's
here.
looking in for the sign?
Yeah.
Oh, man. He's shaking off?
Uh-huh. He rises and fires here.
Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, my gosh.
Right down the middle.
Oh, my God. Oh.
He hangs his head in shame.
Let me see it one more time. Let me see it one more time. I got to see it one more time. Let's rewind it. Here we go. This is just Taylor's pitch. Yep. Okay, here we go. The wind up. Holy shit. I'm working blue. It's that bad. It's so bad. I'm working blue. My apologies to the Roku audience.
Had to run
oh,
out
it's
of the
now
way.
in a loop. Oh, look out. Oh, don't look out. It hardly moved. Oh.
It's unfortunate.
YouTube famous.
Yeah, it's not great.
Now, you remember I did my first pitch in Dodger Stadium.
I was there.
And I went to the top of the bump.
Yep.
Kenley Jansen was the backup catcher at the time. He's like, really? I gotta catch this guy's cheese. It would have hit a right-handed hitter, but I think a lefty would have been fooled by my off-speed.
Yeah, might have sprayed at it, yeah.
Joining us now to try and explain himself is none other than the man for the boys himself, my buddy, Taylor Lewan. How are you, Taylor Lewan? Good to see you here.
Appreciate you having me on, man. Listen, when you texted me 5 minutes ago and said, hey, we're ready for you, I popped on because I wanted to be there for my boy, my Michigan man. And then I got to sit here for the last 90 seconds and watch you react to that. Talk about Will Compton, how great he was. And he was great.
Yes.
Will was incredible. He answered the bell.
Yes.
Show me state for a reason. That man showed big time.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
We're in St. Louis still for Summer Smash, man. Listen, I want to take you back when I was 12 years old, man. I used to play for that little AAA baseball team called the Silverhawks, all right? There was a little competition. Your boy was batting about 370 back then. I was in first base pitcher and outfield.
Okay.
Was I decent? Yes. Was it going to be a career? Absolutely not. I get on the mound yesterday.
Yeah.
And there is not an ounce of fear. There's not an ounce of anxiety. If anything, I'm thinking to myself, time to show them what kind of multi-sport athlete I am. And then that shit has to happen. Then Tom Brady's got to see that. Steve Hutchinson's got to see that.
The world.
My white knight, Jake Long, has to go and see that. And then September 20th, we have the Bussin Bowl happening. And this man right here wants to pop in and just throw a laser beam.
I don't know if you've been seeing the headlines, but a lot of people are writing that this could be a glimpse of September 20th when the Huskers take on the Wolverines.
Oh, now listen. By the way, we're back on the Rich Eisen Show radio network. So I'm done working blue. I just saw the Taylor Lewan first pitch for the first time. Taylor Lewan kind enough to zoom in from St. Louis, Missouri. There is Will Compton behind him. The boys together here on the Rich Eisen Show. Will happy because he acquitted himself quite well with the first pitch. Taylor, how did you lose control? And by say lose control, I mean turn completely spastic with your first pitch. How did that happen, Taylor?
I'll say this. Listen, we got to take full accountability. Like, I don't know if the kids are still listening, but kids, that was horseshit. That was terrible.
Okay.
Everything about it. People are like, it's very much like the 50 Cent video. It is exactly like the 50 Cent video.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got to watch First Take.
That's where
Stephen
I
A.
saw it.
Smith, $100 million man.
He was terrible himself.
He laughed a little too hard. He laughed a little too hard.
But the tape doesn't lie on him either. I mean, his first pitch in Yankee Stadium, with all due respect to Bush.
At least it was straight. Now, Rich, I can go into hey, I played football my whole life. I have all these ailments. I tore my UCL in my left thumb when I was blocking Harold Landry on a one-on-one block in camp back in August of 2021, and I never got the surgery because I wanted to play the season. It is what it is. I could go into all that, and I don't grip the ball the way I used to grip it. Here's what needs to happen. When I get back to Nashville, I get back to Nashville on Sunday. We have a nice little thing for Bussin' with the Boys. Monday morning, I'm getting a pitching coach. Bussin' with the Boys sponsors a Little League baseball team. I'm going to be at those baseball games. All right. I'm going to get a glove. I'm going to put the ball in the glove. I'm going to tie a belt around it, and I'm going to sleep on it on the top of my head so I can break that bad boy in the way I want to break it in. Okay. Now, in 2 months from now, I'm calling out Stephen A. Smith. If he wants to go toe-to-toe, and we want to both throw out a first pitch of a game of 1 and 2 pitch and see who does better, more than happy to do it, more than willing to do it. But regardless of whether Stephen wants to do it or not, I am going to have my redemption. And I don't care if it's a single-A baseball game. I don't care. I'm going to have my redemption one way or another.
I have a concern Stephen A. is going to reject this offer. He doesn't do second takes, Taylor. Only you're doing, you know what I mean? His takes are first. Yeah. You know what I mean? Right. So I don't know if he's going to want to do that. So which Major League Baseball team would afford you that second opportunity, Taylor? Who's going to let you back on the mound like that?
You know, Rich, in these types of situations, man, you got to lean on your mentors. You got to lean on the guys that have the voice, the guys like Rich Eisen, who's been in the game for so long, who's been so big in the sports world.
Nice.
To be my vocal sounding board, to say, hey, listen, this guy messed up. Is he a loser? Yes. Does he have fake teeth? Yes. Does his knee work? No. But this man can still absolutely figure out a way to throw a baseball, and we need to get that done for him. Yeah, and MLB team out there.
It was a very emotional plea, but unfortunately, I think you're trying to use your neck to block out Compton. I think what he's doing behind you just sort of undercut the seriousness. What'd you say? Dude.
Yeah, Taylor, you said this is worse than the Chandler Jones game. I looked that up. Chandler Jones had 5 sacks in Week 1, 2012.
Oh, good. It keeps coming. Yeah. Listen, I get the 2 of those sacks from me. All right. But if you want to talk about how bad that game was, Buda Baker in a 2-minute drill before the half. I flip my hips. He puts his hand on my chest. Buda Baker's a safety and puts my ass in the dirt. That is the worst football game I've ever played in my life. This hurts more right now. Me sitting outside of a very nice hotel in a wonderful city of St. Louis, about to do something amazing, Summer Smash, and then go to the UFC in Newark right after this.
Nice.
My heart hurts. It yearns. And I know this. September 20th, FanDuel Sportsbook's already got that Michigan's -3.5. We beat Oklahoma. We're going to be minus, 8.5, 9.5.
Yeah.
He can have his fun now. He can enjoy it now. He looks great. You can tell he's been working out. We're going to get him September 20th, and all will be reset in this world.
I was about to say, which hotel has a wax figurine of Will Compton standing outside the front door? That's pretty weird.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So just to sum up, Taylor, you take full responsibility.
Absolutely.
There are some nicks, there are some bumps, there's some bruises from the playing days that you have to overcome, but you are going to coach yourself up. You're going to take the proper training, and you're going to redeem, is what you're saying, if there's a Major League Baseball team willing to give you a chance.
Right. And in this game of being an elite athlete, Rich, when you lose a game, you take 24 hours and you sit in it. When you win a game, you take 24 hours, you enjoy it.
Yes.
Once the 24 hours up, you move on, you get back to work. There's work to be done. And I got about 5.5 more hours of this 24 hours. So I'm going to go up to this room in the Four Seasons.
Nice.
I'm going to cry a little bit solo, and I'm going to wake up the next morning, get rearing to go and ready to train and be better.
I fear for you too. I feel for you, man, because Compton threw a seed right after you. That had to hurt. Deep down, that's the thing that really has to hurt when you watched him. Like you root for your friend, but you kind of wish he had dirted it worse. You know what I mean? You kind of wish, right? When it comes down to it.
I'm not going to stoop. I'm a Michigan man, Rich. I'm not going to stoop that low. I'm not going to stoop that low. I will say, when I looked over at Will Compton, the video you saw, and he threw the dart, I looked him in the eyes, and I've never seen a smile like that on his face before in my life.
Well, it's because Nebraska hasn't beaten Michigan in quite some time, so it'll be. It's been a while, so we'll see it continue.
Big year for us.
Taylor,
it'll be a big year.
You're the man. Thanks for coming on and
Facing the music.
Explain, facing the music.
Yeah.
Facing the music.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to
Appreciate
see
you.
I'm glad to see that St. Louis is allowing you to stay in their town for at least a few more hours.
Well, we've passed a lot of people today, and a lot of people saw that pitch. So,
Take care.
shout out
of
to people
yourself.
of St. Louis. All right, man. Appreciate
Bussin'
y'all.
with
Rich
the Boys
Eisen Show.
podcast, everybody. There you go. There goes Will. There goes
See you,
Taylor
boys.
Lewan, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
He is done. Full accountability.
Full accountability. That's all you want, really.
God, his children are going to see that forever.
Too bad.
You're
Rich,
right,
you
it
never
was
saw
terrible.
Carl Lewis's one?
Pretty bad.
It was,
I don't know. I'm
this
still
is
stuck
pretty
on the
bad.
national anthem.
yeah, it was
Uh-oh.
equally as bad.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hour 3 coming up.
Yeah, that's where I saw it first on First Take this morning, and then they started looping Stephen A's, and his is really bad also.
It's
but
not great.
It's not great, but that's where I first learned of Taylor's mishaps.
He cracks me
On
up,
the
man.
mound.
Those guys make me laugh. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.